I think life is a journey, and it's your story. Each piece, there is a focus. There's usually one bigger focal piece that I find that starts my inspiration. And then what I try to do is find kind of supporting role, things that'll support that focus and create a whole story around that main piece or that main theme. I wanted to do all the angels in kind of monotones, golds, silvers, blacks, whites. So this one started out in this silver palette. I grabbed everything from my studio and stuck a palette of all silvers and crystals. This was the first angel I made for the show. It's called Golden Angel. Growing up in the 60s, I was such a hippie, and I had a leather fringe jacket, and for some reason the wings called to me for this giant golden fringe on the bottom, which was really kind of that American Indian inspiration, but that kind of 60s hippie inspiration too. So there's always that one moment and that one piece that really moves your art in a totally different direction. And for me, it's this piece, My Three Angels. And it started with these 3 golden angels that I found, and it's really in memory of 3 people that are really dear in my life that have passed. I always liked working sculpturally and adding unusual found objects. And this piece was the start of really taking that into a new direction. This is a frame I cut out, pieces of a frame I cut out. There's frames and roses and butterflies and crystals. My new technique is really inspired by this dress. My story starts and creates on the pedestal with the Kuan Yin. It's all about feminine energy. So I built these with these antique mirrors behind them, the brass rose growing out, and I start the story there. And from there, it just keeps on growing. So the very last angel I made for the show is called Seraphina. And I wanted to do an all-white angel. I found these beautiful sconces, these old pink and green sconces, and using the same Nick Cave-inspired technique of really layering things up and getting a lot of depth. Leaves and flowers with the pearls and the silver. It's not quite just a white virgin kind of angel, but it's more of kind of a garden angel. People always ask how long something takes. This one was probably 2 or 3 years in the making, believe it or not. It started out, I found this hand-carved wooden double angel, and I came up with my name, Soulmates. These are old Italian plastic frames that I cut up and I put in on top of metal flowers. There's some pearls, some metal leaves. Start one story and my thoughts will lead to another story, and I can't wait to build another dress so then I can tell that second story on another dress or a third dress or a fourth. And this to me was like dessert. I didn't have anybody telling me a theme for the show. I didn't have anybody dictating to me what I needed to make for the show. I was able just to do anything that I wanted to do. This has opened a lot of doors for me. This is exciting new work, and I'm hoping to be in museums in the coming years and producing much larger work for sure, much larger angels.